It is Thursday, my dudes.
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday is way too close to the weekend for a girl to be available yet still seem in demand.
It's Thursday.
Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
Thank God it's Thursday.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report, the first trailer for Pet Sematary, the upcoming supernatural horror film based on Stephen King's classic novel, has been released to the internet. The story follows Dr. Lewis Creed, who after relocating with his wife and their two young children from Boston to rural Maine, discovers a mysterious burial ground hidden deep in the woods near the family's new home. When tragedy strikes, Lewis turns to his unusual neighbor, setting off a perilous chain reaction that unleashes an unfathomable evil with horrific consequences. Whoa, there's a descriptive for you. Saturday Night Live premiered on this day back in 1975. Here's a clip from the very first SNL, hosted by the great George Carlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Carlin!
Talk about a live show. Wow. Nice to see you. Welcome, and thanks for joining us live. I'm kind of glad that we're on at night so that we're not competing with all the football and baseball games. So many, man. All the time. And this is the time of year when there's both, you know? Football's kind of nice. They changed it a little bit. They moved the hash marks in. Guys found them and smoked them anyway. But you know, football wants to be the number one sport, national pastime. And I think it already is, really, because football represents something we are. We are Europe Junior. When you get right down to it, we're Europe Junior. We play the Europe game. What was the Europe game? Let's take their land away from them. You'll be the pink on the map, we'll be the blue, and they'll be the green. Ground acquisition, and that's what football is. Football is a ground acquisition game. You knock the crap out of 11 guys and take their land away from them. Of course, we only do it 10 yards at a time. That's the way we did it with the Indians, one by little by little. First down in Ohio, Midwest to go.
Yeah, Kid Rock and Kanye West are visiting the White House because apparently Trump thinks they're the most qualified people to give him advice on how to fix the tanking stock market. Also, Kanye wants to discuss prison reform, gang violence, and how the Kardashian women managed to stay so miserable despite doing nothing but vacationing and getting spa treatments. Meanwhile, Melania Trump said she's the most bullied person in the world, and that's just by her husband. Schools are closed in Florida because of a hurricane, and in North Dakota because of a brutal early winter snowfall. In Tennessee, they're closed because Taylor Swift endorsed a Democrat. A little history here. The Moroccan-American Treaty of Friendship of 1777 stands as America's oldest non-broken friendship treaty with a foreign power. Please don't tell Trump or he'll fuck that one up too. You know, call me cynical, but if hurricanes have blown your house into the next state more than 3 times, it might be time to move somewhere else. It says a lot about Americans that they're constantly surprised when hurricanes happen every year during a time literally called hurricane season. In their loss to the Patriots, Indianapolis Colts lineman Matt Slauson played most of the second half with 2 broken vertebrae. In a related story, a soccer player in France was carted off on a stretcher for lunch-related heartburn. Cities in Virginia are warning trick-or-treaters that they will face jail time if they violate laws restricting trick-or-treating to those 12 and under. You know what? They might be onto something there. There's nothing more disturbing than having a heavily bearded, out-of-shape Superman on your doorstep asking for a drink of water so he can pop some heart medicine pills. Canada is a week away from legal marijuana, but just how much more mellow can the country possibly get? A New York man was arrested for building a bomb in his basement. That's why I strongly disagree with the old saying, everyone needs a hobby. Time for Nobody Gives a A bear in California made a nighttime visit to a grocery store. He tried to grab one of the grocery carts, but it was too tightly secured. That's why most modern bears now do the majority of their shopping online. Hey, Yogi and Boo Boo, nobody gives a Burger King has a Crown Gold card that it gives out to celebrities whenever they'd like free food. Finally, a plan to kill off celebrities. Hey, BK, nobody gives a And Bill Cosby reportedly got slapped in the face with a prison chicken patty. The weirdest part was when the laugh track played. Hey, Fat Albert, nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.